The Fortnite trampoline accident, USA, 2019. 14-year-old Mia loved Fortnite and tried to imitate some of the game's stunts in real life. She jumped on a backyard trampoline while holding her smartphone, attempting a flip from a dance emote. She miscalculated, fell awkwardly, and hit her head. Emergency responders arrived immediately, but she didn't survive. Her parents warned others about the dangers of copying game stunts at home. The League of Legends sleep deprivation, South Korea, 2016. 22-year-old Jun participated in a 48-hour solo queue marathon. Determined to climb the rankings, he refused to eat or sleep. On the second night, he collapsed at his computer. Paramedics confirmed acute cardiac arrest caused by exhaustion and dehydration. His story shocked the esports community and highlighted the dangers of extreme gaming marathons. The VR horror escape, Japan, 2020. Kenta, 17, was testing a new VR horror experience. Fully immersed, he ran around his room, unaware of the furniture and walls. He tripped over a table and fell, breaking his neck. VR games can feel real, and Kenta's story became a cautionary tale about spatial awareness while gaming. The Minecraft window fall, Canada, 2018. 12-year-old Ethan, inspired by Minecraft parkour videos, attempted to jump between windows in his house. He misjudged the distance and fell to the ground. Paramedics arrived, but he didn't survive. This tragic incident sparked debates about children imitating in-game stunts without supervision. The Pokémon Go traffic accident, France, 2019. 15-year-old Leo was crossing a busy street while distracted by Pokémon Go. He didn't notice an approaching car and was fatally struck. Authorities highlighted that even outdoor games can be lethal if attention is diverted. The Among Us sleep deprivation, Italy, 2020. Matteo, 15, played Among Us non-stop for 3 days to complete an online challenge. Neglecting food, water, and sleep, he collapsed from exhaustion. His story highlighted the dangers of long gaming sessions without breaks. The Elder Scrolls Balcony Fall, Germany, 2015. A 20-year-old man became fascinated with a stunt from the Elder Scrolls and decided to recreate a jump onto a lower balcony in his apartment complex. Witnesses said he looked confident, pacing, checking his footing, preparing for the leap. But something went wrong. He misjudged the distance, his legs slipped mid-air, and he fell. Paramedics arrived within minutes, but it was already too late. VR climbing accident, Australia, 2021. 16-year-old Emma was immersed in a VR headset simulating a mountain climb. Her living room became a virtual cliffside, complete with wind sounds and digital ledges. Excited, she tried to climb furniture to mimic the movements from the simulation. Friends later recalled seeing her lose balance, reaching out instinctively for support, but there was nothing solid enough to catch her. She fell hard onto the floor, sustaining injuries that proved fatal. Paramedics arrived immediately, but she could not be revived. Mario Kart karting accident, Germany, 2019. A group of teenagers attempted to recreate a Mario Kart race on a private go-kart track. One 16-year-old, thrilled by the speed and excitement, ignored basic safety precautions. He lost control of his go-kart, skidding into a barrier at high speed. Witnesses described the chaos, friends screaming, other drivers swerving, and the terrible impact. He suffered fatal injuries on the spot. Authorities emphasized that imitation of video games can be deadly, even in controlled environments. VR parkour experiment, Japan, 2021. 15-year-old Yuki had been training in parkour for months, but a VR obstacle course seemed irresistible. Wearing the headset, she was transported into a virtual world full of ledges, jumps, and platforms. Engrossed in the game, she misjudged a real balcony's edge and fell from the second story. Friends and family rushed to help, but she succumbed to her injuries before paramedics could arrive. VR swordplay incident, UK, 2022. 18-year-old Liam practiced sword fighting in VR. The headset tracked every swing, and he swung his controller with intensity, imagining himself dueling a formidable opponent. In a moment of overexertion, he lost footing and fell onto the concrete floor of his bedroom. Doctors later confirmed multiple fractures and internal injuries that proved fatal. Roblox balcony stunt, USA, 2020. 13-year-old Tyler loved Roblox and often watched videos of characters performing daring jumps. One afternoon, he decided to recreate a Roblox-inspired jump from his balcony to the neighboring roof. His parents were inside, unaware of what he was planning. Tyler climbed, took a deep breath, and leapt. Witnesses later described seeing him slip mid-air. He fell several meters and landed hard on the ground. Paramedics arrived immediately, but there was nothing they could do. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe for similar ones and feel free to drop suggestions for the next video in the comments.